So I wanted to talk about our self-limiting beliefs, which I have in my life in different aspects, and I have had in the past and broke through them. So last week I had posted that I was having to rally myself up from having a shed, and I was also one of the things that because while I have been able to modify my life by wearing hair, which was life-changing for me, and cutting most of my hair off so that I didn't see the fall as much. So when I see the fall, it's a lot. I still get affected when I'm seeing the shed because I intentionally cut most of my hair off to the point where it's like buzzed in the back, a little bit longer in the front, but intentionally so that I don't see the fall. I made all these modifications. I work out in a beanie cap. That's how I work out. So I wear hair, work on a beanie cap, cut my hair off so I don't see the fall. So this is how I've modified my life to not be affected for the most part. But when I see a shed, I still get affected. For me, seeing the shed is one of the most devastating parts of hair loss, actually seeing it visibly. So I tried to take that away by cutting my hair really short. So if it slides out in the shower without me noticing. So when I notice a shed, that means it's pretty bad. But I was getting down on myself, not just that I'm just having a shed, but that I allow hair loss to have a place in my life anymore after all these years, was it like 8 years of wearing hair, cutting my hair off and all that I'm still allowing hair loss to have any effect on me whatsoever gets me down. That I haven't been able to shave my head gets me down. That other people have been able to do it and that I can't gets me down. That's like, first of all, I want to say that's what I'm talking about, self-limiting belief. That I can't do it or I won't be able to do it is not true. It means I haven't been able to do it as of right this second. Doesn't mean I won't be able to 5 minutes from now, tomorrow, or next week. That's a self-limiting belief that I think affects us dramatically and negatively. Like before I wore hair, and I would see people in my sight that were shaving their head, and close friends of mine too, shaving their head or wearing hair or doing things that were proactive, and I was just stuck, unable to make any action whatsoever except crying. I would get really down on myself. So I was dealing with having hair loss and then getting down on myself for not being able to do something and believing that I could never do something. That's the other part, believing I would never be able to be that person that could wear hair. It was getting all my hair back or nothing. That was it, all or nothing, all or none, black or white. If I didn't get all my hair back, life was over. That was a truly self-limiting belief, and it's proved to be dramatically false. Since that time, for 8 years of hair wearing, my life has changed completely in how I've been able to structure my life in a manner that hair loss does not have a place for the most part. But it has a place in my life, and it probably always will, to be honest with you. But we cannot be limited. People write me all the time, and they don't know how they're going to wear hair, or if they will ever be able to wear hair. Why can't they wear hair now? Or how did I accept wearing hair? Well, slowly, super slowly, like snail pace. And it came into my life at the point where I was ready for it or open for it or whatever. All the stars aligned. That's how it had to happen for me. Because I didn't accept it right away. If whether or not shaving my head is in the cards for me, I think, and I've always felt it will be a personal step or my final step to freedom. Does that mean that hair loss, once I shave my head, will never have a place in my life again? I don't think that's actually true, because I still have a shaved head. I'd still be doing things that I do today, like wearing a beanie cap to work out. I'd still be wearing a wig. So hair loss would still have a place in my life. And that's just something I have to accept. I can't just say hair loss will never have a place in my life again. That would be bullshit. But getting down on ourselves and having those self-limiting beliefs or comparing ourselves to others because they can do it and we can't, that's something that we shouldn't have in our life, and it makes our situation worse. We don't compare yourself to somebody else that is being able to wear hair. Don't compare yourself to somebody that's seemingly accepted their hair loss or shaved their head or anything like that. This journey is your own. My journey is my own. It's not the path for everybody. I think we just have to be more patient with ourselves. I think I need to be more patient with myself too sometimes. Anyways, got something in my throat. Anyways, that was a ramble. Bye.